Manisha Gupta is here. She's joining us with the latest. Manisha, take us through the impact that the FTX fallout has had and continues to have going forward.
Oh, well, absolutely. I don't think this is the end of it. This is perhaps the beginning is what the industry really feels. And as you mentioned, we have seen a couple of exchanges go down yet again. You know, what really seems to be happening is that many of these centralized exchanges now do not want to only talk about trade. They want to start looking at the core technology, evaluation, Web3, metaverse. That is what they want to focus on. But the other exchanges which have had their exposure to FTX will continue to see some more pain coming in. That's exactly what we have seen happen for Bitfox as well. The amount owed to the creditors, this is for FTX, is $3.1 billion. And apart from FTX, there are 130 companies which also have filed for bankruptcy. These are affiliates, these are sister concerns of FTX itself. So it's not just one company, there are so many companies there. And all of these companies have had exposures to so many other hedge funds, pension funds and investors. And all of that is getting impacted right now. So BlockFi is the latest in the list there, which has suspended withdrawals. That happened in the previous week, by the way. And it now has filed for bankruptcy. It was last valued at $5 billion, and we do understand that after the bankruptcy had been filed, it did have a major tie-up with FTX as well. If you look at the company's balance sheet right now, the cash on hand is $257 million, but we also understand that there are nearly 1 lakh creditors who are standing waiting for their monies to be paid out. But remember, all of that withdrawal was stopped in the previous week itself. These are some of the companies that actually have seen suspension of trades, bankruptcy being filed in this year itself. So it clearly has been a crypto winter in true sense and continues to be like that. FTX and BlockFi, of course, is the latest one. But in this year, we have seen bigger names like Voyager, Celsius, Vault, and some of those other names also go down in the markets there. This is the fallout impact that we have had in a larger scheme of things as well. So when you look at the crypto investments outflow, that has been the highest in 12 weeks at around $23 million there. In other news, you also are looking at redemptions in this year that have been to the tune of $200 million, which has been much on the higher side, near record highs basically. Bitcoin fund shorts have been created as well. So most people believe that you could be looking at Bitcoin prices falling from here as well. Those positions stand at 9.2 million. If you look at AUM holdings, that also are at a 2-year lows of around $22.2 billion currently. So the overall structure, the trade, the kind of money that is put in and shorts being created, all of that continues to be on the stronger side. Bitfront, as I said, is another company which has shut operations. They would not be doing any trading. They actually are completely moving out from that to growing into Line blockchain and ecosystem and linked token economy. So this is what most of the street really seems to be working on right now. Not so much on tokenization, but use case tokens and, of course, the technology itself.